Hello friends, how are you all? Welcome to my channel Tech Getter. In this video we are going to cover what the IRS Free File program is, who is eligible, and then how to use it to get started with the IRS Free program. IRS Free File is a program offered by the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, that provides free online tax preparation and filing services for eligible taxpayers. It partners with commercial tax preparation software companies to provide these services to individuals and families with incomes below a certain threshold. Here are some key points about IRS Free File. Eligibility. The Free File program is available to taxpayers with an adjusted gross income AGI of $73,000 or less for the 2023 tax year. The threshold may change each year. Those who meet this income requirement can access free filing options through participating tax software companies. Participating providers. The IRS partners with several tax preparation software companies, such as TurboTax, H&R Block, and others. Each provider offers its own specific features, but all comply with IRS requirements for free filing. To start the IRS Free File program, let's go to www.irs.gov and see how to use it. We are on the IRS homepage. Now go to the File option and click on File Your Taxes for Free at the bottom. Now there are two different programs available within the IRS Free File umbrella. The first is Guided Tax Software, and the other option that doesn't have an income limit, and that would be free fiable forms, whereas before, if you were filing, you had to go through somebody, whether it be a CPA or using one of the different tax preparation software to actually be able to e-file. So let's explore what is right here. Now that we're on this page, you have basically two options to proceed, where there's a guide that will lead you through some questions that will allow you to decide which of the different software that are available actually applies to you in your specific situation. On the other hand, if you just want to go and say, hey, what are all the options, and then figure out which ones you can use and which ones you can't, then it's going to browse all the trusted partners. So let's start with finding your trusted partner. It's going to take you through 4 steps, which is generally figuring out what your adjusted gross income is, and whether or not you're eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC, and then giving you the actual results that you can choose from. Figuring out what your filing status is, I'm going to say married, filing jointly. Who are you? Let's be the primary tax person for me. I'll say myself, what is your age? I'm 29 years old right now. And then what is your home address? I'm just going to say you live in the US. What state do you live in? Let's say I live in Alabama, and then choose your state for a free state tax return. I'm also going to say Alabama. Now say, did you receive any active duty military pay that has an AGI of 9,000 or less? I'm just going to say yes, and then the next page here we're determining your AGI or just gross income. So from here say I had no income, which is the case. You're probably not concerned about filing taxes, but for this one I'm just going to say all of my income came from wages, tips, or other compensation, and that's what you're going to be getting from your Form W-2, which your employer should give you. For ease, I'm going to say I made $75,000 this year, which is below the limit, so this is actually going to Am I eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit? I already know that based on making $75,000 in this situation, that's a lot of income to be eligible, but I'm just going to say I have 2 dependents, and I'm going to say no, I know I'm not eligible, so moving on. And now this is where it's actually giving us the IRS Free File online results, so it's going to tell you these are the different tax programs that you're actually eligible for, so go file your taxes. Here gives you some relevant information that kind of summarizes what these different programs offer. What is the limiting AGI for this specific program? For this one, it's going to be between $88,500 and $79,000. You have to be under the age of 64. Federal returns are free in all states. State returns are going to be free in some states, and you'll have to click on that to find out if you apply. Talking about the EITC. If you meet the age and AGI criteria, then it will actually include that additional information tax cell that you need in order to get the EITC. Then the last part is that military pay is included. Now the difference really is whether you have some kind of tax exclusive pay that you're not paying taxes on, whether the software is actually able to take that into account or not. Then the last part, it basically says the same criteria to apply when filing with a foreign address, and you can go through the different tax programs that are available here, and it's going to give you some of the same general highlights. Now we go back to the main page. Here are all the different tax preparation software that are available, so let's go there now. We will browse all the trusted partners. So from here you will use their filter tool. You can put in adjusted gross income, age, etc., active duty military country, state, and then find out if you can actually get a free state filing, because please learn about the IRS Free File program, because this is the IRS itself that only applies to your federal taxes, but this program gives you some additional information that can help you figure out if any of these specific tax preparation tools will help you file your state return for free. So here we go and tell you what all of the different programs are that are partnered with the IRS in the IRS Free File program. So some of them we've already seen in the scenario, but basically it lets you click through and see what all of them are, and as it turns out there's actually only 4 partners at this point. TurboTax was a partner in years past, but they split up a couple of years ago, so there's only 4 partners right now that you can use with the IRS Free File program, now that we have a good baseline for how the IRS Free File program works. Maybe you make too much money to qualify, or you just prefer to file taxes yourself. So here you'll find a complete breakdown of common tax forms. Here you'll find taxes in a one-on-one playlist. Whether you're filing on a 1040 or 1065, you're a sole proprietorship, filing Schedule C, it covers all the forms. Hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please don't forget to like and share. We'll be back soon with another video. Have a wonderful day.